Hello friends, we are here with a new video on techniques to help ADHD children. The first technique, and these techniques can be used for children at home as well as in the school, not only for ADHD but all children, to help them increase their focus and attention. But it is best for children with ADHD. The first point is diet. There's nothing that I can say more to stress the importance of a good diet for all children. I have already done a video on Precious Beacon on nutrition and children. Now I just want to say that for ADHD children, there are some important things that they need to take to increase their brain capacity. The first one is omega-3 fatty acids. And omega-3 fatty acids are found best in fish and other fish products. But if you are a veg or a vegan and don't take fish, then there are other substances like walnuts, chia seeds, eggs, avocado, kidney beans, spinach, tofu, flax seeds. These also contain omega-3 fatty acids. There are also some nootropic herbs that you can take, for example, bacopa or brahmi as it is called in India. This drug also helps to increases the alertness in children. There is also a new research that has come up on oligo-antigenic diet, which is there on the internet. It typically involves an elimination phase, usually 2 to 5 weeks, in which the specific food items are excluded completely. I will name a few items from this food list. Fruits, bananas, apples and pears. Eat only one type of fruits first. Vegetables, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, etc. Lean meat, for example, lamb or chicken. There's a complete restriction of potatoes and rice, and only water is taken as fluid. Beverages to be avoided include acidic compounds like coffee, black tea, etc., red wine, soda, carbonated drinks. We need to stop carbonated drinks, which is a harmful ingredient for all children. They need to be removed from the children's diet. Also, we need to avoid sugars so that sugars are completely removed from their diet, as sugar is very harmful for them. So we need to avoid any foods having coloring agents, processed foods and preservatives. I'm very happy that there are many children and many schools that are nowadays stressing these points for children in schools, and schools are taking a lot of care on this. But I also encourage parents to do the same at home. Second is lifestyle. We need to improve the lifestyle of ADHD children so that they can study better, focus better. The first one in that is sleep. It is so important for children to get 9 hours sleep, a minimum, so that they can focus better the next day. The second is hydration. We need to see and check the amount of water that children are having. You can keep a glass or a bottle next to them and see that they drink a lot of water. Third is soothing music. When there's a nice soothing instrumental music, it sometimes really helps children to calm down. But not all children. Some children get agitated in any type of music. So depending on what works for them, you could work with them with soothing music. But try to avoid fast music, for that is really not good for them. Then there is bathing in cold water. Recent research has been showing cold showers help to increase the happiness levels or dopamine levels in children or in adults or in everyone actually. And it stays for a long time if done for weeks together. This cold water can be up to 13 degrees to 14 degrees and not very cold water, because that could be harmful. So 13 degrees to 14 degrees, a regular cold shower which comes in your tap is good enough for the children and helps them to maintain alertness and dopamine levels in their bodies. One of the next lifestyle things which I have put it as a separate point, that is the third point, is exercise. Running, cycling, swimming, standing on one leg with closed eyes, juggling, all these help to keep the children alert and it helps them to focus better. The fourth point is meditation, learning to be still, to be at rest. Sometimes the children have not learned how to be at rest. It is good to teach them some breathing techniques. That is, you take in a deep breath, keep it for count up to 3, 1, 2, 3, release it slowly out for a longer time. That is, you take it in, wait, and then release, and let them only concentrate on their breathing, that the breath that is going in and coming out. That helps them to start calming down, because it helps them to focus better when they are meditating. Also, being silent. It's very difficult for children to be silent because they have so much to express. But teaching them to be absolutely quiet start with 2 minutes, then 5 minutes, and then you can take that further. These exercises, they help them to start becoming calmer, and it can be done before study time so that they are calm enough, or even before exams, so that they are calm enough and relaxed to do the work that is in front of them. Then the fifth point is decreasing fast stimuli through different technology. Today, smartphones are so common. Small children are using them, children at school are using them, adults are using them. So we need to start decreasing the usage of smartphones, TV, movies, video games and social media, because we may wonder that how can a smartphone be a little bad for a child, but a smartphone has many apps on it and there are a lot of visual things coming. Even if you open one app, there are so much of information coming and hitting their brain, which helps them to focus on these type of things rather than others. The sixth point is intraceptive awareness. It is very important for all children to learn to come at that quietness level and start writing down things. Keep a pen and a notebook next to them and they need to write down what are they feeling. They can even draw their feelings. Am I feeling angry? Am I feeling excited? Am I feeling calm? And then they can write next to it why they are feeling whatever they are feeling. Understanding their body and awareness helps them to study better, to understanding themselves better. It is also important for them to put up their hands and to embrace themselves and to say, I love you. For example, I can say, I love you, Naina. It helps them to see themselves in a better way. The seventh point is creativity release. That is a unique gift talent that is given for each one. For example, singing, dance, drama, painting, cooking, playing instruments, storytelling, etc. Whatever works best for the child, even poem writing or whatever allows the child to blossom and to release themselves is really important. The next point 8 is pets. If you have pets at home, it really helps them because the stroking of the pets, the loving of the pets, the caring for them helps to de-stress them, and that really helps not only for ADHD children but all children. For ADHD children, it is really important in the 9th point to allow the physical movements of hands, whether at home or in a classroom, to give them fidgety toys where they can just keep moving it around quietly, keeping their hands on their lap. They are allowed to tap their feet. They are allowed to keep rubber bands to just pull and release, to feel that the tension is releasing from them, and that still helps them to focus. We may think that they are doing something so they are not focusing. That's not true. If they are allowed to do a little bit of tapping their feet, really helps them. Then the 10th point is time. Sometimes children do not understand the structure of time from few hours. If they are asked to manage little portions of their time and to make timetables where there is leisure and there is rest put inside, it helps them to manage their days. The 11th point is behavior. There are some things which you can do practically to help the children. You can ask the children to keep their focus on their palms of their hand. Look at it, count up to 10 and then remove it. Take it little further, again count up to 10, or just breathe, take deep breaths, release them and then remove it. Then after they have concentrated on their palm in front and behind, they can keep their palm behind and they can concentrate on the whole thing that is around the palm, and they can take deep breaths. This helps them. Okay, they can, even if they do not like studying, they can start telling themselves, I really enjoy what I'm doing. Okay, they can feel that stress releasing them and they can try to start studying. It is very important for children to push through the challenges. Sometimes we parents or teachers feel, no, they can't do it. But no, it is good for them to give them some amount of challenge of academics and teach them to push through it. Severe consequences, sometimes these children need some consequences to understand that if they do not finish this task at this amount of time, something could happen. Like for example, a TV time could be decreased, a mobile time could be decreased, a mobile could be taken away. All these would help them to realize there is a consequence to my action and they need to understand consequences. The next point, 12th point, is games. It is very important to have some games for ADHD children. Some of them are, for example, you can have a board with a lot of drawings with a lot of things, and in that they could be hiding one small cat or a small teddy bear, and they could be asked to search for it, or in their books. And when they find it, they need to tell themselves, wow, I did that, I managed, I could focus. And with small games like this, like you can have a lot of numbers, and in that hiding is one alphabet. And once they find the alphabet, they can tell themselves, wow, I managed to find that. And mentally to give themselves a clap sort of a thing, a happiness sort of thing that I could do it. Small goals which they achieve, and when they learn to tell themselves that, yes, I'm able to do that, helps them to achieve bigger goals. So you can also, the 13th point is gratitude. It helps them to have an outward focus. You can make them write 5 things of what you are grateful for, 5 people whom you are grateful for, 5 people whom you can help because you are more privileged, and 5 things that you can show compassion or enjoy nature. These things help all children. 14th point is their identity. Okay, it's not who they are on the outside that is important, nor they need to understand that happiness is not on the outside, but inside, who they are on the inside. What are their unique talents? Who they are? That is their personality, their character, and to love themselves and see themselves in a positive way. Each child is created uniquely for a purpose. We need to be parents and teachers who value all children for who they are and love them unconditionally. Thank you so much for taking your precious time to watch this video. Thank you.